Hello and welcome back to another episode of All Things Girl World. In today's video, we are discussing the character of Anna Walsh from the 2016 thriller When the Bough Breaks. I want to talk about Anna's transition from surrogate to psycho.
He doesn't love you! He told me! Every time he screws me, that's what he tells me!
When the Bough Breaks is a thriller film released in 2016. It stars Regina Hall as Laura Taylor, Morris Chestnut as John Taylor, and Jaz Sinclair as Anna Walsh. Laura and John are a successful couple with thriving careers and a beautiful home who have been yearning to start a family. After facing difficulties conceiving, they embark on a quest to find the ideal surrogate. While reviewing video interviews of potential surrogates, they come across the video of Anna Walsh. Anna is a 21-year-old waitress and is new to the idea of becoming a surrogate. During her video interview, she came across as sweet, soft-spoken, and empathetic. When asked about her motivation for becoming a surrogate, she expressed a genuine desire to help those who are unable to have a baby. Laura fell in love with Anna's seemingly innocent and selfless demeanor and knew that without a doubt she wanted Anna to be her and John's surrogate. Little did the Taylors know, Anna was just playing the game, and none of this Miss Goody Two-Shoes persona was real. At the time, Anna had a fiance named Michael. I use the term fiance very loosely, but it's worth noting Michael's role in the situation as he was instrumental in persuading Anna to become a surrogate. Michael's controlling, manipulative, and abusive nature becomes a crucial factor in the unfolding drama because according to him, he's the brains behind their plan, and Anna's just the uterus. Their plan involved basically extorting Laura and John by having them believe that Anna has changed her mind about the surrogacy in hopes that they would offer more money for Anna to reconsider. After all, they were down to their last embryo and Anna was already carrying their child, so to have her walk away with their last hope at becoming parents would crush the Taylors. And Michael knew this.
And in the eyes of the law, since it's inside of you, it belongs to us. We can decide to keep it for ourselves anytime we want.
By then, Anna was living in their guest house following a brutal attack on her at the hands of Michael. As a way to keep her and their unborn child safe, Laura and John opened up their home to her and specifically asked her to stay away from Michael, so the fact that she continued to meet with him only shows that she was never really serious about being a surrogate. Although Anna and Mike initially conspired together to use this surrogacy as a cash grab, Mike will soon learn that while living with Laura and John, Anna made new plans of her own that didn't involve him. We started to see Anna change shortly after she moved in with Laura and John. If you've seen the movie, you're aware of the stark contrast between Anna's previous lifestyle and that of Laura and John. Laura, a successful chef, and John, who works at a law firm, live in a beautiful home inherited from Laura's grandmother. Their property features a guest house and an in-ground pool. In contrast, Anna was a waitress living in a small, somewhat rundown house with Mike, who didn't provide her with the same standard of living she experienced while staying with Laura and John. Anna would often hang out by the pool, and on her first night alone in the Taylors' home, she explored Laura's closet, trying on her clothes and shoes. It was clear that Anna felt like a kid in a candy store, reveling in this new lifestyle and realizing how easily she could become accustomed to it. It didn't take long for Anna to notice how well John treated Laura. He was loving, attentive, and supportive of his wife, which contrasted greatly from the way that Mike treated her. Not only that, but now they were about to start a family. To her, they had the perfect life, and she knew Mike would never give that to her. This stark difference really started to fuel Anna's jealousy. She envied the life Laura had and was determined to do whatever it took to obtain it for herself, even if that meant replacing her. It was hard to watch Anna treat Laura this way because Laura was extremely fond of Anna. Laura had taken Anna under her wing, she was nice to her, empathetic to her situation with Mike, and quite accommodating to whatever it is Anna needed. Despite Laura's efforts, Anna started to develop this strange obsession with her husband John. Here she was carrying his baby, living in his home, and seeing how well he treats his wife. Anna started to create this life of delusion by thinking she could convince John to leave Laura and ride off into sunset with his surrogate.
I told Laura she's lucky to have you. A husband who really loves his wife.
One of the first things Anna did in an effort to seduce John was ditch the good girl image. When the Taylors first met Anna, she would often wear her hair pulled back and wore clothes that reinforced her good girl facade. But when the Taylors invited her to join an event that they held at their home, Anna showed up wearing Laura's beautiful red dress that looked absolutely amazing on both women, but girl, that was not the dress that Laura gave you to wear for the event. According to Anna, she couldn't fit into the dress that Laura initially gave her, which, okay, sure, she was carrying their child by this time, so maybe she really couldn't fit into the dress, but with the dress that she ended up selecting, it was clear that Anna was also testing boundaries.
It made me think that I made a good choice for the baby.
I thought that we were the ones that made the choice.
You're gonna make a great dad. Thank you for everything, John.
Those boundaries were quickly overstepped when Anna began engaging in increasingly inappropriate and suggestive behavior towards John. She would, for an example, deliberately open her robe in front of the window when she knew he would be outside the guest house. Also, Anna sent a series of revealing videos to his work email, leading to repercussions for John at his firm. Understanding John's reactions to what Anna was doing is complex because, in my opinion, he didn't assert himself strongly enough for me, and it seems at times his curiosity got the better of him. For instance, after Anna sent him the first inappropriate video, why would he continue to open messages from her knowing, number one, that it was inappropriate, and number two, this could cost you your job? Now, John did reject Anna on most occasions, but she was adamant that she wanted him and she wasn't going to stop until she got him. This situation was getting harder to manage because Anna started to act out in ways that just wasn't normal. Something was clearly off with this girl.
What a surprise! Laura's working late again! Why did you ever think that she would make a good mother?
No.
She couldn't even stay pregnant. I wonder if she actually even wanted to.
Remember Mike? Well, Anna ended up eliminating him entirely because he was standing in the way of what she really wanted. He wanted her to become a surrogate really for his own benefit, but now she wanted a family with John. So she removed Mike from the equation, which in her mind brings her one step closer to becoming the new Mrs. Taylor. Prior to his knowledge of Mike's demise, John had asked one of his colleagues to do a background check on him, which ultimately led to uncovering some very disturbing information on Anna Walsh.
Her name isn't Walsh. She got married at 19 in Little Rock. Before that, she was Anna DeBost, which is why the surrogate agency missed this. She was 16, she attacked her foster dad with a pair of scissors. Killed her. Seems she had a reason. The guy was using her.
Keep in mind that all of this was happening without Laura's knowledge. It seems that John believed that he could manage the situation on his own, not wanting to trouble or distress Laura. Given that this was their last embryo, he worried that Laura finding out might prompt Anna to leave with their baby out of spite. Laura ended up discovering Anna's true nature after a psychotic episode one night when Anna created a scene outside of their home. Laura, confused by the commotion, was met with Anna shouting at her that John didn't love her and had been cheating on Laura with her. Of course, this was all a lie driven by Anna's frustration over John constantly rejecting her and what appears to be the end of her fantasy life with him. The police were called due to the noise and Anna was allowed to leave the home. Understandably, Laura was reeling from the chaos but determined to save her baby. Laura and John believed that convincing Anna that he was finally ready to leave Laura and the two of them could start a new life together was the best chance they had at saving their family. John's failed attempt at convincing Anna only made her angry, so angry that she would break into the Taylors' home and attack Laura. Anna sent herself into labor and delivered a healthy baby boy following the attack, but then disappeared shortly after with the baby. Laura and John would catch up with Anna at their family's lake house, and after a violent encounter, they would successfully retrieve their baby boy and remove Anna from their lives forever. While I did feel bad for Anna because of what she went through while in foster care, as well as the abuse she suffered at the hands of Mike, I still don't think that gives her a pass or the right to purposefully take advantage of Laura and John Taylor. This was just a couple who wanted to start a family and relied on you to help bring that to fruition because that's what you signed up to do as a surrogate. Honestly, I didn't know who Jaz Sinclair was prior to watching When the Bough Breaks back in 2016, but she did a phenomenal job at bringing the character of Anna Walsh to life. Her ability to seamlessly transition from this innocent and sweet young woman to this deranged and obsessive surrogate was very impressive, and of course, Regina Hall and Morris Chestnut's amazing performances go without saying. I mean, they're icons. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on When the Bough Breaks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you all in the next video.